Hello everyone, Miss Hartle here, physical education teacher at Richmond Elementary School. I just wanted to show you how to make some more equipment at home because we're going to need these for our synchronous or our live PE lessons with Miss Hartle and Mrs. Stevens. So I'm going to tell you everything you need, then you can gather it up, stop the video, whatever you need to do. Some of you already have the actual item, so if you have the actual item, use that. But this is for our friends who need to make their PE equipment, okay? So first thing we're going to make is a bean bag. So I filled mine with rice. It's a Ziploc bag. It's a thick freezer bag, quart size. You could use any size you have. I used rice. You could use beans, like an actual bean bag. If you have a bean bag, use that, of course. So for this, we'll need some sort of weighted product inside, rice or beans, and a Ziploc bag. And then duct tape to reinforce it. Hopefully you have one of those cool ones with a cool design on it, okay? But I just have plain silver duct tape. Then we're going to need an empty box. I'm using a cereal box, Cheerios, keeps your heart healthy, and a handle. We're going to make a paddle out of this. So if you don't have a racket at home, or a paddle, so it could be like racquetball, tennis, badminton even, table tennis, ping pong, whatever you have. If you don't have one, to make one you can use a ruler. The example I made last spring, I used a wooden spoon, flat spoon. You could also use a spatula, whatever you have. So for the paddle, you need a box that's flattened, a ruler, spatula, scissors, and tape. So I have scissors and tape. And then for the last one, if you have two paper plates, we're going to make a Frisbee. So if you don't have a Frisbee at home, I'm going to show you how to make it. So I have two paper plates here that I'm going to either tape together, or you could use a stapler and then put tape over that, okay? Just the staples don't usually stay, and then sometimes they kind of stab your finger. So that's why you could use staple like and then tape, all right? So stop the video, get what you need, come back here. So I have my bean bag, nice heavy one, and then I'm going to cover it in duct tape so that way it won't split open. Now the bad part is I won't be able to eat this rice. So goodbye to my fancy rice. So I'm going to cover up my bean bag, okay, and then I'm just going to keep on going with the duct tape. And then when you see me in class next week, I will have an all silver bean bag. Now when you're making these, try to keep the air as much as you can out of the bean bag because it makes it hard, and it also makes it more likely to pop. So when you seal it, try to keep the air out. Okay, did not do a perfect job with that. So I'm just going to keep going, and then eventually I'll have a super durable bean bag. Okay? Now next we're going to make a paddle. It's going to end up looking like this. This could be a racket, a paddle, whatever we want it to be, swatter. Okay? You can use it in our rhythmic dance activities, whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to cut my box. So I get my scissors. I'm going to cut it around. Make sure you recycle anything you don't need. You should have a poll, our favorite cereals. I love Cheerios, and they're good for you. So I've got my paddle, and then every paddle needs a handle, right? So I can either go inside like this, okay? I found that it tends to move more even with the tape, so I go outside. But you can experiment what works best for you. So I'm going to tape mine to the outside. So again, I use my scissors and my tape. Line it up, tape it on. tape my ends together. So I taped my handle on. Now I just have to go around and tape the face of my racket together, or paddle. Use the words interchangeably. So then I would just keep going. Okay, so I will end up with a paddle that I could hit something light with, like a balled up piece of paper. That could be our ball. You could use something light like a ping pong ball. Okay, you could use something like a shuttlecock or a birdie. All right, so this is what it will look like when I'm done. All right, so for our next one, get your paper plates ready for a Frisbee. Now mine is square. Your paper plates may be round. Just use whatever works for you. This one's pretty easy. Just need some tape. And then I'm going to tape around the edges. I found I didn't really use my paper plates this summer because we never had people over. So COVID, we didn't get to hang out with family. Didn't get to have many picnics. Nothing like that. So hopefully in the future we can. So then I just tape the edges all the way around on all sides, and now I have a Frisbee. I can work on my backhand, I can work on my forehand. So if you already have all these and you didn't have to make anything, yay, good for you, awesome. Just have them ready, put them in your PE toolbox or your equipment box, have it ready for physical education class when you have your synchronous lessons. If this is all new to you, well, congratulations. You just gave yourself the gift of physical activity, invent games, that sort of thing. So if you ever need any game ideas for all this equipment, they are on Ms. Hartle's and Ms. Stevens' website. You can access that through the Richmond homepage, or you can also go to our YouTube pages, which you can also get to through the website. So if you're interested in my YouTube page and you can't find the link, let me know. And there's hundreds and hundreds of videos. I usually call them like at-home PE skills, something like that. So there's what we call a menu, a playlist of different videos. Okay, so have fun, get outside and play. I'm so excited we have all these skills. So we've been working on underhand tossing, right? What you can do outside, set up your targets outside, play a little cornhole, play some washers, play some ladder ball, whatever you have to work on the underhand tossing. Okay, if you've been doing this week's activities with the towels, okay, get that towel outside, practice flipping it over, use it as a target. You and someone else in your family can grab the towel and throw and catch things. No, not your little sister. No, like a ball, an object, a stuffy is a good one. So you and a partner and someone in your household can do that. If you're all alone, you can do it by yourself. It's just a little bit harder and you need a small towel. All right? So have fun, and I'll see you next week. Bye.